I would like to welcome everybody for being here, for being a part of this amazing show. If you're new to the YouTube channel, welcome. Thank you. You are taking a powerful step. Why do I say that you are taking a powerful step? Because you're making a choice. You're making a choice to say, I am not going to live with this dis-ease the way all the doctors have told me, the way the progression of this dis-ease is going to go, how I'm going to be. And then I start letting that frustration and that worry and that fear take me over, and I start becoming the dis-ease. Claire, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here on this new YouTube channel, because Facebook has this fun stuff. So we've been doing this for the last year in this other room in Facebook, in the Symptom-Free MS Facebook group. And I took a powerful, bold step and put it out on YouTube so anybody could get this information, this valuable information. So if you like this show, if you like what I'm talking about, share it with a friend. Subscribe below, and then share it out to somebody. Share somebody with somebody that could go with this information, whether they're diagnosed with MS, an autoimmune condition, or are just looking at accessing a new way of being in the quantum field. So thank you guys so much for being here. So what I want to talk about today is being healed versus the desire to heal. Yeah, there's two different energetic shifts with both of those. Can you feel them? Who would you be? Not what you would do. And I've talked about this many times over the last year. We get caught in our current Western society today. We get caught in the aspect of doing. Did you do this? Did you do that? What have you done? Are you rising above? What are you doing? And we get caught in this cycle of doing. But we forget about the most important aspect of creation, which is being. Who would you be now that you are healed? Can you picture that? Can you imagine that? Can you see it in your mind's eye? Because that is the antithesis of healing. That is the antithesis of changing anything we desire in our world. So let's talk about the other element, which is a desire to heal. Now, it's actually extremely important to have that desire as we go out. We are basically dictating at that point, I don't want to live this way anymore. I don't want to have the issues with this disease. I want to walk. I want to go here. I want to feel better. I want my life back. But maybe not the life you had, but a new life. And you allow it to emerge. But that desire to heal is extremely important. But it's the first step. It's the first step. So let's say at this point, let's say my frustration due to my current situation, what is my perceptual reality right now? And I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off. I'm like, no, I don't want this. So what that's going to do is that's going to fire up an energy. And that energy is going to fire off. Rhonda, I'm glad you're here. And this energy is going to fire off into that aspect, that desire. I'm sick as hell. I don't want to do it this way anymore. I want something different. And so now that desire goes out to creating what you wish. You kind of probably start with a little bit of imagination. You're like, God, I wish I could walk. I wish I could do this. Whatever's not happening right now. And it creates that desire and that wish. But if we leave it right there at just the desire, you're not going to change your current perceptual reality. It'll just be a desire. It'll be just something you wish. It'll be just something you want so bad. I want this, I want this, I want this. But let's pull this into an energy perspective. because we create, we're all just energy. There's multiple science that's now seeing this as in the quantum field. Read Quantum Body by Deepak Chopra. So that'll shake you up a little bit and that'll get you thinking about yourself as an infinite being of light and love, energy. And since energy is never destroyed nor created, energy, you've always been. And so energy is going to come out in that essence. And we create from that energy. But if we try to create from an energy of desire, so the way this is going to show up is I want something. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want a miracle. I want this. I want to walk. I want this. I want. Well, what energy is that putting out there? It's putting out an energy of, I don't have it. This is not mine. I don't exist in this space. And whether you are consciously saying this or not, remember, we create at the subconscious level. Those are all those 93% of our thoughts. Those are all of those thoughts that we are unaware of. And if I'm unaware of it, I'm actually creating this same energy and this same feeling even when I sleep. I don't even have to say a word and I put it out there. I create an energetic flow. You've actually felt this with other individuals. So, for example, I'm just going to use it as an example. Have you ever walked into a room and felt somebody angry? They don't even have to tell you that they're angry. You can walk in the room, whether this is your partner, your spouse, or whoever it is, one of your kids, and you walk in the room, you're like, boom, they're pissed. Something's not right. And you get this intuition to ask them if everything is okay. So in that, remember, they don't have to say a word. They don't have to go out and say, Dad, I'm really upset. I know when I had teenagers, they're now, my son just turned 21, but when they were teenagers, I could feel that he was upset. And so then under that, then without him saying a word, I could approach him and ask him if everything's okay. Now, granted, he was a teenager. He doesn't always say, what he wants to say. Aaron, I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks for being here. So really, what energy are you putting out there? Are you putting in an energy of desire, which is I don't have it, which then is going to duplicate because like energy attracts like energy. So now if I'm putting out the energy of I don't have it, then what gets returned back to me is more of not having it. Because the universe is always saying yes. The quantum field is always matching whatever energy I am putting out there, whatever energy that I am attracting, it's aligning to itself. I often call this as like tuning to a radio station. So I don't hear the radio station that I want to hear unless I turn the dial to the radio station in the right number and the right station. So what if you're wanting to heal, but your radio station is tuned to AM when healing happens on FM 101? Just an example. And then I get really pissed off and frustrated that this doesn't work. This doesn't come to me. I still keep getting the same things over and over again. Well, that's actually a gift. It's a gift because it's showing us, it's like going to us and saying, oh, your energy's wrong. You're tuned to the wrong station. Direct it a little bit differently. So as we direct this piece and we put ourselves into an energy of receiving, a powerful question I would like you to take a step towards today is ask the question, who am I being, not doing, not just being, that energetic, that feel aspect. Who am I being now that I am healed? Who would you be? You could say, I'd be happy. And I want to point it out this one too. You're not just happy in this moment. You're happy for everything. You're happy for the mistakes. You're happy for the wins. You're happy for the losses. You're happy all the time. If that is what that means to you, who would you be? It's happy for everything. It's joy in every step. It's joy even when you fall. It's joy even when you get frustrated. You're like, all right, thank you for showing me. It took me many years to realize within myself that I kept putting out an energy of, I'm not healed. And I kept putting on an energy of frustration and fear and worry. Then I'd get frustrated when things didn't work out the way that I wanted, when when I didn't achieve a goal that I was trying to achieve, because that's what I kept putting out. Now, yes, I'd be joyful when I won or when something went really, really well. But it wasn't until I was joyful when things weren't going well. Because aren't I, in that moment, an energetic match to the quantum field of healing, to my healed body? Am I attracting my healed body closer to myself? Now, there are many steps in this, but just thinking about it, let's take one small step and ask yourself the question, who am I being, not doing? Who am I being now that I'm healed? You're basically seeing the energetic match of you as the healed body. And this takes some other steps with it, but let's start there. So thank you very much for watching me today. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for taking this powerful step within yourself. And like I said earlier, if you know somebody that would benefit from what I talked about today, or just this show and everything that I'm talking about, because I'm going to be doing this regularly. I've been doing it in the Symptom Free MS Facebook group for over a year. And so now I'm expanding even further. I'm getting out of my own way because I asked myself that powerful question. If I was helping thousands of people, who would I be? And something I realized, I would be unafraid. I wouldn't worry about what somebody else thought. I would be bold in my move. So, for yourself, be bold. Step towards healing. Allow it to come within you. I love you all. Share this with anybody that you feel that would benefit. And I will see you all tomorrow. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day filled with joy and love.